Hello, and welcome to another RPD video. In this video, we'll show you how to use our new AI Dental Surveyor to survey a diagnostic model made using the DentsplySirona Primesan scanner. In this case, we are interested in surveying this mandibular arch for this scan. To export it into an STL, we're going to select Export, and the lowest resolution is probably enough. You can choose where you want to save it. In this case, we're going to go to the desktop and save the STL. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close this out and go to our browser. In the browser, we're going to type aidental.app, which will take us to the landing page of AI Dental. In there, we'll select RPD Survey. In here, we're going to select Open Your File, and we'll choose the lower scan that we're interested in surveying and click Open. Once the scan loads, we're going to use the navigation buttons to orient the cast so that the midline coincides with the red line and the arch sits fairly evenly within the arch form presented on the screen. Once we're happy, we're going to say yes, proceed, and save. In this next phase, we're going to level the model. We can move the cast in any direction by clicking and holding the left mouse button and moving the mouse in any direction. To make sure the model is appropriately leveled, we'll keep an eye on that little model on the top right corner. To make sure the model is level, the red circle needs to sit fairly centered within the yellow circle, and the left and right sides of the model need to be fairly parallel to the horizontal line. Once this is achieved, we'll go ahead and click Save and Confirm Level. In this phase, we'll use the left mouse button to click, hold, and move the model to set the path of draw. The path of draw will automatically align with the direction you're looking at the model. Once we are satisfied with the orientation, we'll go ahead and click Survey. You will be asked to confirm if this is a maxillary or a mandibular cast, and the surveying will start. The speed of the surveying will depend on the speed of your computer and the size of the model. If you close your browser window, the surveying will pause until you open the window again. When the surveying is complete, you'd be able to see the chosen path of draw indicated by the vertical red bar. You'd be also able to see the different depths of undercuts indicated by the different colors on the surfaces of the teeth. The yellow color indicates the height of contour, the red indicates a 0.01 inch undercut, and the blue indicates a 0.02 inch undercut. To get a more accurate view of where each undercut exists on the surface of the teeth, I recommend using the point view, which gives you a more accurate view of where each single undercut exists on the surface of the teeth. The software will automatically try to detect which teeth are missing and which teeth exist. However, unusual size or shape of the teeth might result in them not being detected, and in that case, we'll need to add them back. In this case, the software seems to have mistakenly added tooth number 31. We can easily remove it by clicking on tooth number 31 on the sidebar. In other cases, teeth might be missing from a scan. In those cases, we can add those teeth back by clicking on the appropriate shape and adding these undercuts back in. One click adds a 0.01 undercut, and 2 clicks adds a 0.02 undercut. Once the information is complete, we can click Continue to Framework Design, and that'll take us to the RPD Designer. A design proposal will be given based on the findings from the surveyor. We can edit this design by adding or removing lingual plating, adding or removing different teeth to the design, or even editing the type of clasp on each tooth. Once we're satisfied with the design, we can export it into a PDF. If we go back to the surveyor here, we can mark specific locations on the cast using the Mark tool. In our case here, we're going to be marking the specific locations of the retentive undercuts that we were going to use for our different clasps. Now that we've marked all the different undercuts, we can export this model as an STL, which is a great communication tool with dental laboratories. And if we open up that 3D model, you'd be able to see those markers clearly marking the areas of the tooth where the retentive undercuts are going to be used. Another neat feature of the AI Dental software is if you close out of your current surveying and you'd like to revisit it or see it again, or maybe the dental laboratory wants to see it again, you can import your already surveyed model into AI Dental, and that would still retain all the different survey heights and markings that were made in the last surveying. Additionally, if this model were to be printed, those yellow rods in the back are actually adapters for a NAE surveyor, which, if mounted to a NAE surveyor, would represent the specific path of draw set during the digital virtual diagnostic surveying. And we hope this video was helpful, and we'll see you guys on the next video.